Why, hello there, my name's Depth Charge 2030, and today I am reviewing Future's End, issue number 2. So, yeah, just take a look at that cover art. Look at that cover art. Future's End is basically the new weekly comic from DC about the future and Batman Beyond trying to come back to the past and stop a future world controlled by Brother Eye. And yeah, sad thing is, there's not a lot of Batman Beyond in this issue, as we'll just jump right in and talk about the plot. The plot basically picks up after issue 1, where basically Firestorm, like him, Johnny, or something, I want to call him Johnny Storm, but he's not Johnny Storm, despite the fact he's got, like, all that fire hair. Like, there's two guys. I still don't know much about Firestorm. There's just the smart geek, and then there's the typical muscular jock character type. So it's basically the funeral of Oliver Queen, Green Arrow, and everyone here is like they're all wearing green hoods, and basically the entire like world has like arrowheads everywhere. And then we get a nice little introduction of Mr. Terrific here. It's like he's the world's most famous superhero. Like he came out as a superhero publicly, like like I guess is how like if Spider-Man like what if One More Day never really happened and all that, you know, if that this would have been how Spider-Man would have been treated because well let's face it, Spider-Man's awesome, so this would be how Spider-Man's really treated in the world. Yeah, and basically there's this little like dialogue between Mr. Terrific and Aquaman, which everyone likes Aquaman. Haters, I swear to God, I'm gonna chuck a fish at you guys. Aquaman and him are just like having this big like. Well, Aquaman's just angry with Mr. Terrific for even showing up, being like, "You turned down the Justice League." He's like, "Yeah, because I don't need the Justice League. I'm Mr. Terrific. I'm awesome." And yeah, then we just get like 2 pages, not even 2 pages, 1 page of Batman Beyond doing stuff. So I hope this isn't like something that happens. If it's just Batman Beyond just appearing like 1 page throughout the 48 issues that I believe this series is going to have. Because that would suck. And then we kind of got this 2 page spread of the attendees for the funeral. Just, I like the fact that there's some other heroes in here that we haven't seen in a while. Like, we see, like, Blue Devil and Blue Beetle, and I believe to be I don't know who that is, honestly. There's like, I want to say Sandman from like Earth 2, but that's not Sandman, that can't be. And then we get like a masked Superman there, which they're going to go into depth with. So, and then like there's this giant eulogy, like this awesome eulogy speech given by Animal Man. He's like talking about how great a person Oliver Queen was and how he united the world to stop like Apocalypse chasing after two like survivors from another world. I'm thinking that's Earth 2, just for, you know, I'm thinking that's the what's going on with Earth 2, but I could be wrong, I could be mistaken, I don't know. Would explain why there's a Sandman guy running around in there, Wesley Dodds, and then we see basically Arsenal just giving the stink eye to Firestorm because of all that stuff that transpired. And then we see King Faraday basically just doing stuff because he can teleport, and then he's just like steals information. I believe what he's looking at is like what's going on with the Daemonites and all that, because he starts asking about where Grifter is. So I'm thinking like that's gonna play on with what Grifter's got going on. And then it just goes with Arsenal just hating on Firestorm. Come on, Firestorm needs a break. At least one of the two Firestorm people need a break, because yeah, like the one nerdy guy, he's stuck in there. He's trapped in there. While Arsenal and Flash, he's not helping. He's making matters worse. And then there's a giant fight that breaks out between Arsenal and Firestorm. Arsenal just like, you should have helped him. You could have saved him. But Firestorm just like, I tried, and just knocks him off his socks. And that's cool. Then masked Superman. We don't know who's behind the mask. Could be anyone. Oh, Zod. I don't know. I'd like it to be Zod. That'd be cool. But, yeah, basically, Firestorm, he just leaves. And then a package gets dropped off at Lois Lane's, like, place of living, telling her to meet her at these, like, coordinates, I guess? Like, there's just a bunch of numbers, and then it just tells you to not trust anyone. And that's the end of the issue. I like the issue. It kind of delved deeper with what Firestorm's got going on. I don't know much about Firestorm. His comic got, like, canceled early on in the New 52, and I really haven't made an attempt to understand him beyond the Super Friends, so that's my bad. I apologize. I expected there to be a teacher involved with this, but sadly there was not. So, yeah, I like the whole thing going on with King Faraday. There's not enough of Batman Beyond in there. That's kind of the main. That was one of the main reasons I signed on with this. I'm like, yes, Batman Beyond, But no, there's not enough of Batman Beyond. That's just a negative. I gotta give this, like, if I gave this issue I'd say a 3 out of 5. It's a decent issue. Certainly, it's like setting up plot points, but with like Mr. Terrific being like this very famous superhero. He's like the most famous guy around. He's even got his own posse. They've got all the whole T-shirts, like T as in shirts that have letter T on it, not actual. They're you get what I'm saying. But yeah, I just wish there was a bit more of like Batman Beyond. That's it. But it was like. So I'm kind of let down, but at the same time I'm hyped because I'm like King Faraday. He's like doing stuff. We haven't seen him in a while. I don't even think he's even appeared once in New 52. So yeah, that's my thoughts. That's what I've got on. That's what I pulled from the issue. So yeah, I'm Depth Charge 2030, and I hope I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you all later. Take care.